Okay, so here's the kit that I have. So the first thing, well, so far, because a lot of things will be added as well. But right now, I got that little mnemonic that I was telling you about. So that's the reference cards for the for deliveries and things. Um, and it basically shows what complication from delivery can happen and stuff. Sorry about that. And then this comes from my emergency disposable obstetric kit. And so if I would have to deliver someone, you got everything in there that can be used for that purpose. So that's the kit here. I got some again from so it's very delivery heavy. There's still things I need to add. So, for example, pregnancy tests and urine dip. I need to put in that kits and stuff. But basically, it fits into this pocket. That's my purpose. Is that all the green will be abdominal female issue. So I got a hemostatic clamp. Can be used for a whole bunch of things. This is what I was telling you about the pocket dilatation, and so when you do a test and it goes with this kit here, so basically I got an exam glove with some lubricant, and this stands with this. And so basically after you finish your test and you check for your fingers, you go, so for example, let's say I would have used 2 fingers. You go at the beginning and stuff, and then it's 6 centimeters, and so basically they're 6 centimeters dilated. So that's the purpose of this, because I mean, you don't do that very often and stuff, but in some case you may have to need it for the space that it is and the price that it was. It's pretty decent. So that's my examination kit. I also have a bag for neonates. So if I have to resuscitate a baby, that's basically my kit here. Baby resuscitation. It's a special course. It's not just the CPR course that you learn how to do CPR and stuff. It's for neonates, so the brand new baby that comes out. There's a whole different approach to it. You can buy the books if you want, and it's very easy. It's basically CPR and bagging. That's the really only. There's a few other things, but 90% of the time, 95% of the time even, that's pretty much the only thing. So as you can see, it can fold very small because obviously baby don't have as big of a lungs as adults, and so they're very easy to carry and stuff, and so I can carry over here. Also carry, it's called the hemoglobin color scale. And so in developing country, one of the big issues that people have is anemia, and then you can have complication from that when you deliver babies. So basically what you do is you poke your finger, just like if you would do a diabetic test. You put that on one of those little test strip, and then after that you open this on the books, and over here you got different color, different shade of red up to about orange, and then you put this, and then as you can see here, I have my strip which show a certain color. The numbers that are on here is the hemoglobin itself, and so that way you can tell if somebody's anemic, and you can start treating them either with a special diet, or you could assess how much how much anemic they are and stuff. So if I would have to take care of someone that is pregnant and I know that they're anemic, so then I would switch for the diet, or if I have someone that bleds a lot, and I can monitor their hemoglobin as well. So a very easy test. It's very visual. You don't need like a special tools or anything like this. You don't need electricity and things. So that's my test. This is the ancestor of the stethoscope, used mostly in the pregnancy. Basically how it works is this part here goes to your ears, goes like this, and this applies to whatever you want to listen. This is basically what they used to use like in the old days. They still use this now if you want to listen to the abdomen, and this is why this is kind of my backup. So if I have a hole and stuff, because you cannot really break this, it's very small, and on eBay they're very cheap. And basically you can hear the heart of the baby, and then you can tell if there's complications or not, what we call acceleration, decelerations, and things like that. And again, I'll add more stuff to this kit, but so far that's what the kit has. And the other stuff that the kids have too, this is a Foley. So Foley can be used for either when you have urinary tract, if you're unable to pee, or if you have to empty your bladder or something like this. But when you add a condom to it, you can use it if you put fluids inside. How it can be used is that it can help block bleeding, and so basically because it could do a direct pressure. So especially, for example, if post delivery there's a major bleeding, I could put this in the vagina, inflate the balloon, which is the condom, by putting water inside, so going the other side, and then it could create some pressure and hopefully control the bleeding. And so as you can see, very small, doesn't weigh anything, doesn't cost much, but yet has a lot of advantage to it. And the last thing that I have right now in the kit, and more purchases are coming, is this little special spoon that I can do oral rehydration solution with it. And so you got the recipe. I don't know if you can see that, but I have the recipe writing in here, and basically on one side is sugar and the other side is salt. And so basically you take, let's say, 1 scoop of salt, and sugar, that's sugar, and 1 spoon of salt. You mix this in whatever they say here, and basically you have the solution that you need for oral solution. So that was my kit and the video, and again there'll be more stuff coming inside. Next month I'll do the male part, and I'll talk to you soon.